Oh my god, my leg is falling asleep. Really give it an extra like vavoom. And ooh, don't want to break. Oh, and that's really cool. Oh. It's magnetic. That's amazing. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit differently than I have here already. I'm going to talk about my favorite makeup products that I am currently loving at the moment. I've got quite a few and I'm super excited to share them with you today. As always, make sure to like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, check me out on Instagram. That's where we're most active. You'll see lots of pictures of looks that I've created and you'll see videos of my dogs, pictures, things that we're doing. Not too long ago, we did pictures with Santa at the place where I got Gemma, which was super exciting and so much fun. I absolutely loved how the pictures came out. So a shout out to you, because you know who you are. Rebecca, I love you. Thanks. Anyway, if you want to see more videos like this or more beauty tutorials, then let me know. I'm always looking for stuff to do. Anyway, before I ramble on too long, let's just jump right into this video. Bye. So I'm going to talk about the products in the order in which I apply them, and the first thing I'm going to talk about is primers. So this is the Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer. Super affordable. You can find it at Ulta. I believe you can find it at Sephora, but pretty much anywhere that NYX products are sold. The second one I'm going to talk about is the Fenty Beauty Instant Retouch Primer. Sold at Sephora and also at Fenty.com. I love both of these. I've been using the Angel Veil Primer for quite some time now. I absolutely love it. I have combination to oily skin and definitely can be more dry in the wintertime. So this primer has been a lifesaver, especially because, like I mentioned, I do have oily skin and things tend to not sit on my skin. They tend to just wash away. And I have been blown away with how good my skin looks after wearing this primer and how well my makeup lasts. My makeup lasts pretty much all day long. I know kind of coming into the evening, it might not wear as long. I'm not looking for something that's going to last all day. I do know that makeup will slowly kind of disappear as time goes on, but that's okay. This one, the Fenty one, I recently started using when I purchased new Fenty Hydrating Foundation. And I gotta say, I wore this the other day after it came in the mail, and my goodness, it is glowing. I have it on today with that same foundation, and my skin has never looked better. Now, I know people who have oily skin tend to stay away from hydrating things or things that tend to amplify the oil, and I know that I can kind of be the same way, but now that it's wintertime, I'm looking for that glowing, anything that's going to give my skin a beautiful finish. And my skin, by the end of the day, after wearing this with that foundation, it looked perfect. Everything stayed, everything looked great, and I actually felt so bad washing it off because I felt like my skin looked amazing. The next thing I'm going to talk about is foundation. And the foundation that I'm currently loving is the Fenty Pro Filt'r Hydrating Longwear Foundation in the shade 210. Now, I know previously in a video I talked about how I loved this foundation, and I had the shade 220. I have to say that one does not match me. I know I wrote in the little somewhere around here that it was the wrong shade, and it definitely was the wrong shade. I actually took it back in, told them I got the wrong one and I needed a new one, and this is the color 210 is the one that they matched me for, and I have to say I absolutely love that with the matching primer. Match made in heaven. I absolutely love it. I have been using it constantly since I purchased it and got the right color, and I love it. Again, I know probably people with oily skin aren't going to want to try it out, but I do really, really love it, especially for the winter time. Because who doesn't want to have hydration and beautiful glowing skin? Ooh. That leads me to concealer. And this one is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Light 2.6. Cafe con leche? Cafe con leche? I don't know. I'm probably saying that last one wrong. Really, really like this color. It really goes on beautifully. It blends out pretty. And overall, I've just been really, really impressed with this concealer. I do know now that I have the right shade in the Fenty one, I am very curious to see how that concealer compares to the Nars one. Once we're all done with all of our liquid products, I love going in and patting everything down with a powder because, as I said before, I am oily and things do tend to slip away from my face. And I recently purchased the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I used to use the Cover FX, and that one has since retired. I have no idea where it went. It's somewhere in this drawer over here to my left, and I have never looked back since. I call it Photoshop in a powder because it goes on so smoothly. It smooths out my pores. It makes my whole face just look so pretty and so beautiful. And there's nothing more that I can ask in a powder than to just have a nice blurring effect. Love it. So now that we've gone and talked about powders, the next step I would do would be bronzer. And I have two favorites. The first one that I love is this Fenty Beauty Sun Stalker Shady Biz Bronzer. It's beautiful. I love this color. It is such a nice bronze color. It's not too cool tone, but it's not too warm tone. I think it's the perfect color for my skin. I have it on today. Love it. Have not been able to stop putting it down. The second one I love comes from the Khloe x Milika palette, and it's the Cocoa Bronze Satin Matte Bronzer. And it is this beautiful shade right here. Yes. And yes, I did accidentally dig my finger into it when I was picking it up one day. But that's okay. It's still beautiful, it's still amazing, and it's the perfect warm color, the beautiful sheen in it. So it just makes your skin look amazing. And after bronzer, I love to go in with blush. And again, I have two favorite blushes. My first favorite blush, again, comes back to that Khloe x Milika palette. And the color is Fabulous Radiant Blush. And it is this color right here. It is a beautiful sheen. Let's see, right there. I probably should have been swatching earlier, but that's the shade right there. It is so pretty and I love it. My second favorite blush comes from the Hourglass Ambient collection in the shade Luminous Flush. This is by far so pretty. I don't know if you can see that, but it's this color right here. That was the one from the Khloe x Milika, and this is the Hourglass Ambient powder. And it is such a beautiful, pretty color. I love how it has that kind of beigey color mixed with that really pretty pink. And when I first saw it, I had no idea how it was going to apply. I was kind of skeptical at first, but it turned out so beautifully. I love that. Oh wait, I completely forgot. I have three favorite blushes actually. And the third one is the MAC Warm Soul Mineralized Blush. I can't believe I forgot about this. This is an oldie but a goodie. I have been wearing this color since college. And I hadn't repurchased it in so long. It's right there. I recently repurchased it and I have fallen in love with it all over again. This color is so beautiful on tan skin. It's something that I definitely love to wear in the summertime when I have a tan, although now I don't tan as much as I used to, but it still is a color that I feel still works on my skin tone, even though I am pale for my pale, but I'm not pale as some other people are paler. But for me, I'm pretty pale and I still think it works really great for my skin. Now we're gonna move on to highlighters. And I have three highlighters that I love. First one that I love, I know I'm really far behind on it. It's been one that people have loved for so long, and it is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. I mean, that's so pretty. I love that color. It's a beautiful goldy bronze champagne color is how I would describe it. It's beautiful. I love it. And that's why it's my number one favorite. My second favorite, again, comes back to this Khloe x Milika palette. And it is the color Glow Up Soft Focus Highlighter. And it is this color, this champagne color right here. and it's so pretty. I think the Becca highlighter and the MAC highlighter are very similar in color, but you can tell that this one is more gold versus this one is a little bit more bronzy with a little bit of pink. More gold, a little bit pink. But both still really beautiful and absolutely gorgeous on the skin. So my last highlighter that I have to show you might come as a shock, I might not, but it is the Jaclyn Hill Holiday Collection highlighter. This is the loose highlighter in the shade Extra. That is the color right there. I would describe it as an icy champagne color. It's not too gold, not too pink, not too cool, but it's definitely a beautiful highlight. I have it on today, along with the Hourglass blush and Shady Biz bronzer. And I absolutely love it. I have yet to put it down. Anytime I do my makeup currently at this moment, I am putting this all over my face. It's a beautiful color. She did it. I know she did one with Becca Cosmetics a few years ago called Champagne Pop. Loved that color, and this is amazing. I own a lot of products that Jaclyn Hill has collaborated on, and this one is probably by far my most favorite highlighter that I've ever used. And I am so excited to try other colors that she has in this loose highlighter collection from her holiday kit. It's amazing. If you are questioning whether or not to get it, if you already have and you love it, then I think that it needs no more explanation on why it is a beautiful highlighter. And now that we have gone through the entire face, we're going to move on to the eyes. And I have 3-ish palettes that I want to talk about. The first one I want to talk about is this Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions palette. And are these colors not to die for? I absolutely love this orangey goldfish color, as Casey Rayton described it for her goldfish YouTube video makeup tutorial. But I love all of these colors. It's got bronze, it's got gold. Wait, where's gold? Gold. It's got that beautiful orange color. All of these are beautiful, warm orange colors. They blend out amazing. I have worn so many looks with this already, and just to think, I mean, this palette, there's not a lot of colors in it, but they all work. They're all beautiful, and I'm obsessed. The second one I'm going to talk about is the Naked Urban Decay Cherry palette, which I know has been out for a while now, but I recently just opened this up actually today, and I'm already obsessed. I mean, look how beautiful. Try not to blind you. Look how beautiful those colors are. They're so beautiful. And I think that this would be a perfect holiday gift. Honestly, I think any of these things would be perfect holiday gifts. But this one in particular, I think is amazing for the holidays. I know it's all about the gold and silver smoky eyes with the red lip, but I think this is something so pretty because it's got those same kind of burgundy feel colors. You throw this on with like a neutral outfit or an all black outfit with a nude lip and you're all set to go. Or like how I did, where I did a color that was very similar to my natural lip color anyway. But yeah, I actually would wear this on Christmas and rock it because I think it's something so different and unique, and not a lot of people are going to expect to see a burgundy pink shimmery eye for the holidays. My last eyeshadow palette I'm going to talk about is from MAC, and it's just the single eyeshadows. But my favorite shadows from this are Woodwinked, which is a beautiful bronzy color. What I love about Woodwinked though is that you can throw it all over the upper and lower lash line, blend it out, and it gives this beautiful like orange color. So it almost gives you a crease color without actually having to put a lot of effort into it. But of course you can always go in and bronze it up a little bit more. I know I always jump back into this palette and take some of those orange and brown colors to kind of really give it an extra like vavoom. And the last color that I'm really obsessed with is this color Goblet. And to be honest, I bought it mainly because they didn't have a color that I was originally looking for, which was All That Glitters. I'm so sad about it. MAC, if you're watching this, please bring that color back. I love it. I miss it. I don't know what I'm going to do without it. Anyway. Those are two both beautiful shades. I love doing Goblet with browns, and it really brings it to like a beautiful color. It kind of reminds me of the eyeshadow Kitten by Stila. That is also a beautiful color. I don't have it anymore. I wish I did, otherwise I would talk about how beautiful it is, but Goblet is one of those great colors, just like Kitten, that you can just add a couple shadows with it and it makes it look effortless, and it just is a beautiful everyday color to wear. The next thing that I found really surprising that I love are these NYX eyeliners. Couple bucks. I think they were on sale today for like $3 something, and I got 2 of them for pretty much almost the price of 1. I mean, that's pretty amazing, and they work really, really well. I have the black and brown. I have the brown on today with my eye look. I thought black would be just a little too much for the daytime, but they're really creamy and they go on really nice, and of course they're drugstore and they're inexpensive. I mean, they can't get any better than that. So love those. If you haven't checked them out, I would definitely give that a try. The last thing on the eyes that I'm going to talk about is mascara. And I have tried many mascaras over the course of time. I have tried drugstore. I have tried, you know, some of the fancier ones like Benefit, Too Faced. I think that's all I've tried. I've tried also matte cosmetic ones, but I definitely like the L'Oreal Voluminous Paradise mascara. I get the waterproof one. So like I've mentioned before that I have combination to oily skin. Anything that gets too close, particularly when I wear mascara, it ends up just dripping down my face and it looks like a hot mess by the end of the day, or I'm constantly trying to like dab it out and it gets stuck and it's a complete mess. So I tried, where was I? I might have been looking around on the internet, or might have seen some other people talking about it here on YouTube, that wearing waterproof mascara will help kind of combat that issue. And I have been using it and I have not gone back since. But other mascaras that I love that I currently don't have, the mascara, I love I think it's called the Real Mascara and the Rollerball Mascara. Those are my favorite. I definitely did not find the Too Faced one super great. I now see that they offer a waterproof one, but honestly, I would definitely say go for this one. It's 10 bucks and change, you know, at the drugstore or pretty much anywhere, versus I think the other one is like 20 something dollars, and you know, it's just as good. The next thing I'm going to talk about is brows. And brows are by far my least favorite thing to do in my makeup routine. I can't stand it. I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to brows. Give me a makeup palette and I will make it work. But when it comes to brows, I have yet to try anything outside of my comfort zone of just the Anastasia Brow Wiz and the Anastasia Brow Definer. And in this Anastasia Brow Wiz, I have dark brown. And of course, mine is broken. It's very loved, and I actually only keep the brow definer around now because it has this spoolie at the end, and this one doesn't. I should really get a new one. But anyway, love this. It works great. Super quick and easy. I actually prefer it over the brow definer because it's thinner and I feel like I can really get in there really precise, versus the brow definer that is much wider, and I feel brows come out too thick or too heavy, and this one is just definitely easier to keep it more natural. So as for lips, I keep it pretty simple. Some days I'll just put some chapstick on and I'm good to go. Other days, maybe a gloss. My favorite glosses that I love are the Fenty Beauty ones in Gloss Bomb and Fussy, I believe it's the color. I don't currently know where those are. They might be in a bag somewhere. I'm getting ready to leave on vacation, so everything is kind of crazy and all over the place, but I'm glad I was able to track down a few things before I start adding them into my makeup bag for our trip up north. But if I'm going for something a little bit different and I want to wear color, again, I don't have it, I need to repurchase it, but MAC Velvet Teddy is by far my favorite lipstick. It's my favorite. It's the perfect color of my lips, but better. It has beautiful undertones to it that just really amplify a look, and it just makes it so simple and so easy. It goes with everything. And again, I'm sorry, I don't have it with me. I need to repurchase it. But what I have been recently trying and loving is this Huda Beauty lipstick in this beautiful color. I mean, is that just not gorgeous? I have this one in the shade Rendezvous, I don't know. It's a beautiful color. I'll link it down below so that way you can find the exact color that I have in this lipstick. But I love it. It goes on beautifully. and it's very, very pigmented. So what I usually end up doing is dabbing it onto my lips, but then after I apply it, I just dab it out with my finger and we're good to go. Because it is very, very, very pigmented. And I don't think it looks really beautiful on my skin when I really just kind of go in there and I don't do any dabbing or anything like that to kind of blend it out. But otherwise, really love this lipstick. It's a matte, so make sure to exfoliate and moisturize your lips. I made the mistake of putting it on the very first day that I got it. And it definitely showed that I've had some chapped lips. Again, it's winter and my skin hates it. But I personally love it. My second favorite lipsticks that I have been currently loving are the Fenty Beauty Lip Bullets. And I mean, the packaging. So cute and so beautiful. I absolutely love it. But the shades that I have, oh my goodness. Beautiful packaging, but it's so tiny. Madame, which is a beautiful red. And I am definitely taking this up with me for Christmas because it is the beautiful, perfect red. Second shade that I have is the color Single. And it's this beautiful apricot color. And it's a nude and it's absolutely beautiful. What I actually love to do is pair this Fenty Beauty Single color with this Huda Beauty color that I'm not going to pronounce. I absolutely love mixing these colors together. I will put this Huda Beauty one all over my lips first, blot that out, and then I will go over it with this color and I'll just dab this on top, blend it out. It's the most beautiful color and I love it so much. My last favorite beauty product to use after all of this is finished is to go in with a setting spray. The spray that I have is the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. Keeps my makeup on all day long. I definitely notice the lack of longevity in my makeup when I don't use a setting spray. The other one that I really like that I have yet to find, I think I have to order it online now, is the Flower Beauty one by Drew Barrymore. That one is amazing and it's affordable. I mean, what could be better than that? I really want to get my hands on it because it worked really beautifully. My friend got married over the summer and I actually forgot to bring my setting spray. And I remember not knowing what to do. I forgot to put my primer on. I didn't bring setting spray. I was kind of running around panicking because it was July and it's like the hottest month. What I was gonna do, you know, it's the end of summer. It's the hottest time here in Nashville and I was like, I don't know what to do. And I remember going out and actually my friend's cousin had it and I used it and I sprayed that sucker all over my face. And I gotta tell you, a super long day running around taking photos because I was the photographer for my friend's wedding. Not having any primer on, it's hot, it's humid, it rained. I mean, all the things that could have gone wrong. But my makeup stayed all night long. And I don't think I got home till about 11 o'clock. And it was still looking real good. I was just happy that it was all still on my face and it hadn't just washed away. Anyway, I think that concludes the end of my favorite products that I'm currently loving. Again, I hope you guys found this video informative, fun, you know, just to hear some stuff that I'm liking. In case there's anybody out there who's curious or skeptical or unsure about trying out a product, I know it can be kind of scary as somebody who, yeah, I buy all my products. I'm not getting stuff for free. I'm not, you know, I don't have any of that. Like, this is stuff that I'm spending my money that I make. I'm a photographer, so I make that much money. But, you know, I mean, I'm putting, you know, good stuff into it to try to figure out what are going to be some great products. So I definitely only want to share things that I love. Again, I will only ever share things that I love. If I don't love it, chances are I'm not going to use it. And I'm also not going to recommend it to my friends or family or anybody. I mean, that's just how I want to roll here. I want to keep it real. Again, I want to only talk about things that I love. Obviously, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. But I love playing with makeup. So if you love playing with makeup, please come and join my fam. And come join my fam with my dogs and I. Because we love meeting new friends. Make sure to like and subscribe. And leave a comment down below. Check me out on Instagram. And as always, I will see you guys in our next video.